Yo, it's your boy Logos. Today I want to talk about something that's been on my mind for like a long time now. About a long time, I mean like a couple of years. And that's simply because of the fact that I've seen this pattern over and over myself. Like, I haven't had anybody try this insult on me, but I've had seen this insult used on other men, especially black men in particular. And I've also seen like that shit used against like content creators who are watching shit. So what I wanted to talk about today was this seeming double talk that I see within the black community, more so on the black woman side, when it comes to men who have quote unquote the audacity to have an opinion when it's concerning black women or black men and black women relationships or anything related in that realm or atmosphere. When a black man is saying some shit that the women like and agree with, they'll like cheer him on, they'll be supportive, they'll call him fine, attractive, all this other stuff. They'll say he's funny, they'll be all nice to him and shit. But then, when the black man says something that's like not dick riding black women, or it's just calling out something that he's noticed, or like a pattern, or anything of the sort, that's just any type of criticism, I see some women like love to try to call the man gay as a way to undermine him and the opinion or the thoughts that he may have. And I think that shit's crazy as hell, considering the fact that so many of these black women often have a gay, at least one gay friend, a male gay friend that is black, or may not even be black. It don't even matter. Just a gay friend in their circle, and they act like they're so pro LGBTQ every single day of the week or every month. They'll go out to the fucking rallies. They'll go out to the damn parades and march and shit. They'll put the dumbass fucking rainbow fucking profile picture cover on their IG or Facebook or whatever the fuck they use. They'll have some. They'll probably put some dumbass bumper sticker on the back of their fucking car too, and they'll do all this fucking virtue signaling bullshit. But then when the black man say something they don't like or they don't agree with, some room to call that man gay as a way to undermine him. There's no evidence of him being gay. There's no people saying that he's been in gay relationships, ever been attracted to or talked to a man, but they'll still pull that rabbit out their ass because that's a mean of shutting them up and saying like, well, of course you don't like black women. You must be gay or something. You must be undercover booty warrior or some shit. Like the only way you could be so hateful to black women or have anything bad to say black women is because you don't like black women. You can't be attracted to a black woman, have anything bad to say about any one of them. And that's how the fuck they fucking act and interpret shit in their head when a black man says something that they don't like. And it's fucking childish as hell. And it's also hypocritical and fake as hell. It don't surprise me though. For example, Kevin Samuels. We all know all the shit he was saying about women and men. For the first like few years of his YouTube channel, he was just going in on men. And at no point when he was talking to women during the last few years of his YouTube channel, not at one point did he ever go at women as intensely or directly as he did as men. If anything, he did it as equal. But he would, because he was a man and he would talk to other men, he had a higher or a different standard for them than women. And I had no problem with that. I do the same thing too in the such, and depending on the context and the situation, I do the same thing. He would go after men. He would call them bitches, pussies. He would say like you're fat. He would say like you're a loser, you're broke. He would say all this shit. He would say like a man came on there and said like women are my enemy. He checked him straight as fuck, quick as fuck. You are the enemy, nigga. That's what he said because your broke your bank account. You say women aren't your enemy, your bank account is, and that's why I don't want to fuck with you. He would tell him straight like that. But he will go on there in the last few years and talk about women, and women get mad, and then out of nowhere, like every few months, there'd be these crazy ass allegations calling him gay, and say he got a gay relationship, or he used to be gay, and they'll put out these old photos and shit, and say that this is proof of him being gay, but they don't have any actual, like, contacts or people they say they know or they talk to who say they was with him, or some do gay shit or do gay shit with him, but they'll throw that shit out there to try to, I don't know, undermine his credibility. which is fucking, I don't know, seem pretty homophobic to me. You say your credibility is undermined just because the fact you're gay. You're talking about relationships. I would think that most people say that's pretty fucked up. So that's not a good argument for why they're doing it. It only proves my point further. I don't know if they're doing it because saying that Kevin Samuels was gay and him talking about black women, he already has a bias. But that doesn't even make sense because what about all the men that was in his chat, all his viewers, all his subscribers? That's been there for years. There were men before the women came. So are you calling those men gay too? Could they agree with Kevin Samuels? Are you even call what tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of men? I'm just assuming that at least 50, 70% of his subscribers were men. Are you going to call them gay too because they agree with the stuff that Kevin Samuels said? Because they experienced the shit that Kevin Samuels said about dealing with certain types of black women or certain black women? Like, are they gay too? Like, you can't just call people gay and say they're sweet or undercover because they hurt your fucking weak ass feelings and you can't take criticism. That's why he would say accountability is kryptonite because these bitches can't be accountable. They have to shift the blame. Like, it's not my fault that I have 4 baby daddies and no men want me at 38. You only saying this shit because you're fucking gay and you hate women. You're not saying this shit because it's true that a man wouldn't want me because of my situation, the same way I wouldn't want a man who was in my situation. That can't be what the fuck it is. You're just saying it because you're gay. And that's because the dumbass logic these bitches use. And you see this shit over and over and over again when a man says something that these hoes don't like. And you want to look at the flip side is Derek Jackson and how he would tell these bitches how everything they want to hear. And come to find out, he didn't live the lifestyle he was telling these women. He had these bitches buying his book and shit. And then turns out he was like cheating on his wife and multiple women behind their back and her back and shit. I'm not sure if he got a woman pregnant or not. I'm not sure. I can't remember. It was like 2 years ago at this point. But like he had this whole controversy. But the man who told them the stuff that they wanted to hear still got their like support and money and all this other shit, even though he didn't live the lifestyle that he told them. But Kevin Samuels lived the lifestyle that he was saying on his live streams, and he still had that approach to women in real life the same way he would talk about in his live streams. He didn't deal with certain types of women and stuff like that. So at least he lived the stuff that he would tell people, but that's not what matters. It was just all about repeating what they wanted to hear. But when you don't say some shit that a person likes to hear, in this video case, they call you gay. But I will hope that any man with, logic and reasoning and common sense would just know those women are dumbasses and keep saying the shit that you're saying, as long as that is true and is backed up by evidence and fact that you're not just trying to go after one for the sake of going after one, but you're saying shit that actually is real and makes sense and men experience, your self experience. That's what I would just go and do. Stay on your fucking path and not worry about the dumbasses gotta say. It is good to talk about them, to get a good laugh, to call them out, to invite them to engage in an argument because they really say the shit to your face. That's why I love the smoke shows from Kevin Samuels. He will invite people who didn't agree with him on, and he would go back and forth with them. He was never a dodger of debate and stuff like that. So to call a man like that gay just because you don't like what he say only makes you look more stupid. If you don't like what he say, go on this fucking show and address it in person or over a video call and have a conversation. But they can't do that because they know what they're saying. But they know what they're hearing is correct. And often there are the actual women that he was talking about. And when you're so sensitive and you lack accountability, the only thing you can do is lash out and try to undermine somebody. And they try to do that by calling him and other black men gay, even though these bitches have gay friends and shit like that. It's funny as hell, it's wild as fuck, and the only thing you can do is call it out and laugh and go about your day. So that's what the fuck I'm finna do. It's your boy Logos. Peace out.